We are introducing you to some of the candidates you'll see on the ballot. News 12's Tim Harfman has more from Mott Haven on Clarissa Alayeto, who is running for city council.
You good? How you feeling?
Clarissa Alayeto is hoping to represent her home in the South Bronx by running for the open city council seat in District 8.
It takes someone like me who has the lived experience, but also the experience of working in our communities for many years to run for this seat and really represent the real people who live in our community.
The Democrat was raised by her grandparents in the Patterson-Nycha houses in Mott Haven, serves as chairperson of Community Board 1, and has experience working with youth organizations and in education. Alayeto believes she's the best candidate because she's not a career politician.
I think we've given many career politicians the opportunity to make our communities better. For me, it's about moving with urgency.
Her top priorities include public safety, sanitation, and affordable housing.
We got to make sure that, we invest in NYCHA. We got to make sure that people are living with dignity, people have their repairs done.
A focus on affordability from someone who grew up in affordable housing herself.
I think of the community that I come from. I think of the people who were my neighbors, people who looked after me, and I just look to do the same. Look after my community.
In Mott Haven, Tim Harfman, News 12 The Bronx.
We continue to introduce you to some of the candidates that you will be seeing on the ballot. News 12's Tim Harfman has more on Elsie Encarnacion, who is running for city council to represent District 8.
If I thought this neighborhood was perfect, I would not be running for office.
Elsie Encarnacion believes she's the perfect person to win the open city council seat in District 8, which serves the South Bronx and her hometown of East Harlem.
I'm born and raised here. I went to the public schools here. I was born at the public hospital. But I also have been able to refine that piece of understanding government, how to navigate it.
Her experience includes serving on Community Board 11, working with nonprofits and youth groups, and spending 8 years under 2 District 8 council members.
I've learned about more and more developments in the Bronx, projects in the Bronx. Through the work in Diana's office, I've been able to work with community-based organizations that are doing such amazing work.
Top priorities: housing, youth resources, and quality of life issues. The Democrat is the daughter of Puerto Rican parents and says she wants to serve the community that raised her.
I've worked really hard to make sure this community has someone who is educated on the issues, who is passionate about the community, and that is not an accident, and I think it's something that should be celebrated.
In East Harlem, Tim Harfman, News 12 The Bronx.
And we're introducing you to some of the candidates that you will be seeing on the ballot. News 12's Tim Harfman has more from Mott Haven on Wilfredo Lopez, who is running for city council.
Wilfredo Lopez is vying for the open city council seat in District 8. The Democrat was born in New Jersey, raised in Puerto Rico, then moved to the Bronx about a decade ago, where his family has roots dating back to the 1950s. The 44-year-old is a husband, father of a 19-month-old son, an attorney, and previously worked for city council member Ben Kallos.
I know how to attack these problems. I know what it takes to deal with city agencies, with the multiple layers of bureaucracy.
He says those problems include affordability, delivering city services, and public safety.
We really do need a well-rounded definition of public safety.
Another priority, small businesses. At Lopez's request, we met at Bistro, a minority-owned restaurant on Alexander Avenue that Lopez says was a resource during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Now they're struggling. So I have made it part of my mission to help struggling small business owners to make sure that they continue to be part of the fabric of the community.
A community Lopez lives in and looks to represent.
Whether you decide to support me or not, I'm still going to be a council member for everyone, and I'm still going to have my door open.
In Mott Haven, Tim Harfman, News 12 The Bronx.
Tim, thank you. News 12 did request interviews with all of the top funded candidates in this district race, and you can go to the Power and Politics section of news12.com to check them out.